There's a job for a brothel investigator, $50,000 a year, and the job involves being an undercover and partaking in sexual services with prostitutes and gathering evidence to prove that they're sexual services, and you'll be sworn in oath in court to do this.
Imagine that.
Yeah, could you imagine that? I want that
Only
job.
in Austria.
I want that job.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it.
50 grand a year.
Now, you know what? I would be the kind of person that would probably...
Give too many tips.
I would definitely give plenty tips. But I would probably... No, I'd have to take it a couple times. I'd take my job slow. That's how I would do it.
Yeah.
Take it slow.
But they lose half of that in taxes.
But still, it's $25,000 to mess around, I guess, right?
Yeah, I reckon.
$25,000 mess around is not a bad thing. Would you?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, I mean, if someone
No
said...
doubt.
Someone said, okay, here you, Rich. Rich, we got a job for you. You're going to have sex once a day for the next year.
Every day?
Every day for $25,000 a year.
Every day, Larry?
You would say yes, you would take it, wouldn't you?
I would take it.
I know you would. Dozens applied for it.
Dozens?
They only have one person.
Uh-huh.
You know, and that's too bad. It's only one person. Too bad it can't be a part-time job.
Could we get that guy over here and talk to him?
No.
No?
Can't
I mean,
do
can
that.
we fly him in? I mean,
Well, he's too busy.
oh, yeah. Well, yeah, he's got to have sex every day.
Yeah, we got an extensive budget to fly people in from all around the world, but we just can't get that guy. We tried, but we can't get him because he's too busy. He's the guy that likes to stay on top of his job.
I bet he gets a lot of sleep.
He stays on top of his job, literally, and he doesn't want to get away from it.
I don't blame him.
He can't bring his work home with him because his wife gets mad, but he still enjoys his job. But we do happen to have a guest. Well, I'm glad you brought that up. We do happen to have a guest in the studio today, an Australian brothel.
Australian brothel.
Yeah, an Australian brothel.
Oh, I thought you said it was Austrian.
Oh, that was the other one.
Oh.
2 A's.
It goes both ways, Austrian and Australian?
It depends how you... If you stutter, yeah, it's a weird thing.
Oh.
First one was Austria. This one's Australian.
Oh.
An Australian brothel has offered homeless free rooms including a shower and a hot meal during the last cold spell that just happened.
Yeah.
The rooms are reserved. 10 rooms are reserved for the homeless, and they get a free night stay. They get a free meal, dry towel, hot meal, but anything else is extra, and they gotta pay for it.
A clean, dry towel?
Yeah.
One? How big is
How
it?
many you need?
How big is it?
Well, it's a 15-room brothel.
No, I mean the towel. How big is the towel? Does it say?
Well, standard towels apply, right?
Maybe, but in Australia, maybe they have a different size towel. Did you ever consider that? Maybe they have
it's an upside down towel.
Maybe they have big luxury bath towels 6 foot long.
Okay. Well,
Because Australia is a big place.
it's the land down under.
That's right.
So
And
it
it's
might
really
be a big. It might be a big towel on the bottom.
So I would imagine that it's like one of those 6 feet ones that you could use on the beach.
Possible.
Huh.
Whatever you'd like, I guess. You know what to ask the guy.
Whatever turns you on.
Whatever.
Just one towel, huh?
Whatever gets you through the night. We happen to have that guy. We shipped him in on boat here.
Yeah.
He's here to talk to us about it.
Okay.
Let's bring him to the broadcast, sir. Come on, hi. Yeah, Rich is bad with his supplies, as always. We're gonna put you in lucky
the
number
applause
13.
light keeps
All
sticking.
right.
There we go.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
How are you, my friend? How are you?
Oh, I'm doing good.
A dozen people have applied for this job,
That's right.
right?
That is correct.
I'm sorry, my fault. We're on the wrong one.
That's okay. Hey, hey, everybody makes mistakes.
Yeah, I make them frequently. I got them patented. 10 people in a room.
That's right.
Tell us about what made you want to decide to start putting people homeless in your brothel.
Because I'm a gentleman that has a big heart, and in Australia, it's very big.
Yes, it's very down under.
So, that's right. So I wanted to show the world and everyone what a big heart that I have.
Okay.
Times are rough, you know. Business was down. We had rooms available because there's a lot of families that's out for the holiday. Kids have 2 weeks off from school. My employees are not complaining. So I said, you know what? Let's do something good for the homeless because it's a cold world out there. Can you imagine walking down the street in minus 20 degrees, people?
That'd be pretty cold.
And you
Rich
get
would be
frostbite?
bundled up walking like this. Rich would be like, hi, everybody.
Woo. a cold man.
True.
So I said, you know what? It's not gonna hurt me.
No.
Yeah, and besides, I be doing good for a lot of people because just like me, when I was a youngster, somebody looked out for me. Somebody gave me a free room,
Very good.
so I'm passing it along.
Could you cram more than 10 people in a room
Woo! You know what?
or in the area?
You know what? We could try to cram it, but you know what? It's just that it wouldn't be safe.
No.
It wouldn't be safe because number one, you got to realize the homeless are not the best smelling people in the world.
Right.
So you
But
put
we offer them the shower. Each room has a shower
that is correct.
and a towel.
That's right.
Now, Rich has a question about the towel. Rich?
That's right. I have a question about the towel.
Yes.
Is it a big towel or a little towel?
Oh no, it's a big towel, my friend.
That's what I thought.
Because as you know, Australia is a big, very very big.
Big place.
It's a big bottom down there.
So we do things because we have big hearts.
Yeah.
And me, I have the big willing desire
There you
to
go.
make.
You got a
my
big
brothel-
what?
I have a big willing desire.
Whoa. I think he
Yes.
said okay, willing desire, he said.
Yes, to be successful.
Scratch that from the record, please.
Just scratch that from the record.
Yeah.
Scratch that, folks.
Yeah. Are there any other rooms you could put the homeless in besides the rooms where the people who would pay for the brothel would stay?
Yes, I do have 2 rooms, but they won't be available till probably the next 2 days because I have 2 VIPs that's staying there right now, and in about 48 hours from now they're checking out. So I say, you know what? Once again, from the bottom of my heart, me, Mr. Peter Lucas, I'm gonna give the homeless the top room in the brothel.
You give them what they got coming.
That's right.
Okay. The homeless, are they encouraged to shower?
You know what? We do encourage them to shower, but not in the VIP room.
No,
because-
they can't.
No, because man, you know,
Not in the champagne room either?
no. We have to keep that. See, that must be.
That's a bubbly room,
Yeah,
right?
That's right. Not to make fun of the homeless or to hurt their feelings, but that room.
Because they're very sensitive, I was told.
Oh, trust me, very sensitive.
Did you ever tell one to get a job and see what happens? Rich, have you ever done that?
Yeah.
Have you ever sit there and said, homeless guy coming, like, please, homeless, get a job? And they got things to tell you, don't they, Rich?
They sure do, yeah.
They get
A lot of places you run into brick walls, you know.
They get pissed.
Brick walls.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
But try telling a homeless person, get a job, homeless person, get a job. And they're going to go, yeah, you know. And then they get close enough, you can smell them, and ugh.
But a homeless person told me 2 weeks ago. He said, "Guess what his heat bill was?" I says, "0." He says, "Correct."
Yeah.
You say you can't beat that?
Do they any problems with lice or any type of thing else that they go into the bedding?
Yes. Unfortunately, their clothes they've had on for the past 2 months, and our top beds does have little lice, and we're getting the bed bugs.
Now, Rich, I got another idea. What about What about washing their clothes? Why don't you offer that service to them?
You know what?
Laundry service.
You should give them a laundry service.
That's right. Wash their clothes too, and the towel.
Yes, a clean towel.
Give them the. Yeah, I mean, you're giving them the clean towel when they dirty it. Can you just?
Yeah, because a clean towel is better than a dirty one.
That's right.
Yes,
The
Wash
homeless
that
people.
along with their clothes.
a lot of homeless out there.
Rich,
What's that?
I got a question. The
Questions
homeless
are-
people, do they
questions are
complain
free.
of any other noises going on in the brothel? Are they complaining? Beds are pounding, things are getting knocked over,
Beds are
screaming.
burning?
Do they complain of the noise?
They complain when the beds are burning.
Yes, they do. And all I can tell them is, hey, just remember what your fee was to come in here. You know, I can give you an inch, but don't take a whole foot.
How many? No, you don't want that.
No, definitely not.
No. Oh, what if it gets incredibly busy one night? Do you kick them out?
Yeah, you know what?
That's what
As
I
a-
want to know.
as
What if it just happens to be a night where it's 21 below zero, you got those 10 rooms reserved for the homeless, and all of a sudden a college
Frat party.
frat
Frat
party
party.
comes to town.
Yeah.
Do you kick them out, or what do you do?
Unfortunately,
And,
yeah.
and you have time to clean the room beforehand.
Now, time is a little bit of issue now. Let me admit now, I will unfortunately have to kick the homeless out, but the college kids that come in, I have to make a deal with them. And what I do is, unfortunately, I don't tell them the truth.
No.
I says, oh, I'm sorry. We got a little small leak in the ceiling right now. Give us about 10 minutes to fix the leak. And
That's a big leak.
Yeah, it's a very big leak. And I tell them. But in the meantime, unfortunately, I hate to say this on the air, but
Say it.
it gives my staff time to clean up the room.
Right.
Get the smell out of there.
Now, if I'm coming to your
Spray
brothel,
some of that stuff.
if
You
I'm
know that
coming to
stuff?
the brothel, Rich, can I
Yeah.
request a homeless person too?
Might be able to.
I mean, people Some
You
people
should
are
be able
voyeurists.
to, really.
Sometimes I'm a voyeurist, okay?
Right.
And so can I just say I want her and I want that homeless guy too to watch.
Right.
Just don't offer them food.
Well, it makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense to me.
Right. Okay. And how do you keep the air fresh in there?
What I do is, I have a staff that goes to supermarkets all over the country, and supermarkets, like for example in Boise, Idaho, they give a deal if you buy 100 packs of deodorant, you get $10 off each pack.
No, I'm saying keep the air fresh. Deodorant?
Yeah.
What kind? Like underarm deodorant?
No, it's a deodorant like for example, the store called Strack and Mantel. The deodorant you spray in the air, like a Bruce Breeze type of smell.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but I buy 100 packs at a time, so I get a deal. But in the back room, my staff sprays it 24 hours, not 24 hours a day, but once an hour.
I was thinking maybe he would just say there's cheap perfume all over the place, and that's good enough. But I don't know. If he wants to go back and Strack and get 20 pack, that's good.
Don't those ladies spend some good money on perfume?
Oh yeah, they spend a lot of good.
You'd think they would. Makeup and stuff.
Oh man, they spent big money.
You know what they say though? You could put lipstick on a pig and it's still a pig.